Open up your MTT. We're going to go ahead and do a quiz review for 6.1 to 6.4. Our first system we're going to solve using graphing. So in order to graph, we need to solve each equation for y. So x minus y is equal to 1. I'm going to zero pair out y to make it positive. So x is equal to y plus 1. I'm going to do symmetrical. Y plus 1 is equal to x. I'm going to zero pair out the 1. So y is equal to x minus 1. X plus y is equal to 5. I'm going to go ahead and zero pair out the x. Y is equal to, make sure you put your x term first, so negative x plus 5. Now what we're going to do is graph these two equations and look for their intersection. Our starting point is going to be 0, negative 1, and our slope is going to be 1 over 1. Our starting point on this one is going to be 0, 5, and our slope is going to be negative 1 over 1. So we're going to go ahead and go to 0, negative 1, and we're going to do our slope up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1. So we have our graph going through there. Our second starting point, 0, 5, down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1, and we have our graph going through there. 2, 3, 1, 2. So our intersection is going to be at 3, 2. And then, of course, your mental math check to make sure that 3 minus 2 is 1. That works. And 3 plus 2 is 5. That works. This next equation of systems of equations, we're going to solve using substitution. So the first step is always to find the equation that is solved for one variable. Neither one of them is, so we're going to make one of them. I'm going to take the second one, and I'm going to take x plus y is equal to 1. I'm going to zero pair out the y. So I'm going to have x is equal to 1 minus y. Add a line, change the sign, so I have 1 plus negative y. Now I'm going to take my next equation, x plus 3y is equal to 9, and I'm going to substitute in that value for x. So it's going to be 1 plus negative y plus 3y is equal to 9. So I'm going to have 1 plus 2y, because if I combine the negative 1y and the positive 3y, I have 2y is equal to 9. Zero pair out the 1. 2y is equal to 8. Divide by 2, divide by 2, y is equal to 4. So in my ordered pair, I have my 4 for my y. Then I'm going to look to see if I can find the equation that's going to be the simplest to solve for x. I'm going to pick the second one. So I'm going to do x plus 4 is equal to 1. I'm going to zero pair out the 4. So x is equal to negative 3. So my ordered pair that solves this system is negative 3, 4. I'm going to go back to each equation and see if that works. So 3 plus 12, negative 3 plus 12 is 9, and negative 3 plus 4 is 1. Now we're going to do elimination. So what we're going to do to solve this system is look for zero pairs. I don't see zero pairs, so I'm going to make a zero pair. I'm going to make the zero pair by multiplying the second equation by negative 2. So 5x by negative 2, 2y by negative 2, and 11 by negative 2. So my new equation is going to be 3x plus 4y is equal to 1, negative 10x minus 4y is equal to negative 22. The y's zero pair out, so it's going to be negative 7x is equal to negative 21. Divide by negative 7, divide by negative 7, x is equal to 3. So up here I already have my 3. Now I'm going to look and decide. I'm going to go ahead and use the first equation because it has the smallest numbers, and I'm going to find y. So 3 times 3 plus 4y is equal to 1. 9 plus 4y is equal to 1. Zero pair out the 9, so 4y is equal to negative 8. divide by 4, divide by 4, y is equal to negative 2. The last one, again, we're going to do elimination for. So we're looking for 0 pairs. So it looks like the y's are very close to being a 0 pair, so we're going to multiply this by negative 1, this by negative 1, and this by negative 1. So we're going to have 6x minus 8y is equal to 3, and negative 2x plus 8y is equal to 3. So the y's cancel out, which leaves me with 4x is equal to 6. Divide by 4, divide by 4, x is equal to 6/4, which is the same as 3/2. So I have a fraction, which is not a problem. So I have 3/2 for x. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first equation and find y. So 6 times 3/2 minus 8y is equal to 3. Cancel out the 2, cancel out the 6 and make it a 3, so it's going to be 9 minus 8y is equal to 3. 0 pair out the 9, so I'm going to have negative 8y is equal to negative 6. Divide by negative 8, divide by negative 8, and y is going to equal a positive 3/4. And you're done reviewing for your quiz.